Galaxies, the vast structures of the universe. Galaxies are gigantic systems made up of stars, planets, gas, dust, and dark matter. Their sizes are so immense that distances within them are measured in light years, and the number of stars reaches billions or even trillions. What is a galaxy? A galaxy is an enormous gravitational system, usually containing a supermassive black hole at its center. Although the word hole sounds dangerous, these objects do not suck in the galaxy. They simply hold stars in orbit through their immense mass. What is a galaxy made of? Inside a galaxy, there are several important components. Stars, from small red dwarfs to giant stars, planetary systems similar to our own, star clusters, groups of stars born at the same time, nebulae, the factories or graveyards of stars, dark matter, a mysterious invisible substance making up over 80% of a galaxy's mass, and interstellar gas and dust, the material from which new stars emerge. Gravity keeps all these elements together, acting like an invisible glue field. How do galaxies form? Scientists believe that the first galaxies appeared more than 13 billion years ago, when the universe was still forming after the Big Bang. The process of galaxy formation looks roughly like this. Regions of slightly denser gas appeared in space. Their gravity began pulling in more and more matter. Gas compressed, forming the first stars. Stars grouped together into protogalaxies. Over time, these structures grew, collided, and merged, becoming large galaxies. Classes of galaxies. Galaxies are divided into several main types based on their shape. 1. Spiral galaxies. Shape resembles a swirling spiral. Structure: a central bulge, a disk with spiral arms, and a halo. Star formation actively occurs in the spiraled arms. Examples: the Milky Way, Andromeda, Whirlpool Galaxy M51. The spiral arms are not twisted stars. They are density waves where new stars form. 2. Elliptical galaxies. Shape from nearly round to very elongated. Age: old stars with few young stars. Gas: almost none, so star formation has ceased. Example: M87 in the Virgo constellation. 3. Lenticular galaxies. An intermediate type. Shaped somewhat like a spiral, but without arms. They contain mostly old stars and very little gas. 4. Irregular galaxies. These have no clear structure. They often form after collisions between spiral and elliptical galaxies. Example: the Magellanic Clouds. Famous galaxies. Milky Way. Our galaxy is a barred spiral. Size about 100,000 light-years across. Stars around 200 to 400 billion. The Sun lies on the outskirts of one of the arms, the Orion Arm. Andromeda Galaxy. The closest large galaxy to us, located 2.5 million light-years from Earth. In 4 to 5 billion years, it will collide with the Milky Way, forming a new galaxy. Magellanic Clouds. 2 small irregular galaxies, satellites of the Milky Way. They are close enough to be visible to the naked eye from the southern hemisphere. Messier 87, a giant elliptical galaxy. It became famous because astronomers observed the shadow of its supermassive black hole, the first such image in history. Where are galaxies located? Galaxies don't float alone. They form larger structures. The local group includes about 50 galaxies, including the Milky Way and Andromeda. Superclusters, groups of galaxy groups. The local group belongs to the Laniakea supercluster, which contains around 100,000 galaxies. Cosmic web. On the largest scales, galaxies form a structure resembling a web, with filaments, nodes, and vast empty voids. How do we study galaxies? Modern astronomy uses powerful tools. Hubble's Space Telescope revealed distant and young galaxies. James Webb Space Telescope can observe light from the first galaxies in the universe. Radio telescopes study nebulae and dark matter structures. Scientists analyze light spectra, star motions, and galaxy shapes to learn about the origin and evolution of the universe. Interesting facts. The largest known galaxy, IC 1101, has a diameter of about 6 million light-years. The smallest galaxies may contain only a few thousand stars. Galaxies can collide, but stars almost never crash into each other. The distances are too vast. The black hole at the center of the Milky Way is called Sagittarius A star. Our Sun completes one orbit around the galactic center roughly every 225 million years. Conclusion. Galaxies are majestic cosmic structures that remind us how vast and diverse the universe is. Each galaxy is like a separate world with its own history, shape, and mysteries. In them, stars are born and die, new planetary systems appear, and powerful black holes hide in their centers. We live on a tiny planet within the huge Milky Way, but even this single galaxy contains so many stars that counting them one by one would take millions of years. And there are trillions more galaxies. Studying galaxies is like looking into the past. The light from distant galaxies travels for billions of years before reaching us, so we see them as they were long before Earth existed. Astronomy is truly a time machine. Every new telescope and scientific project reveals another piece of the cosmic puzzle, showing ancient galaxies, star formation, and collisions of massive structures. Yet most of the universe remains unexplored. This means even more questions, mysteries, and incredible discoveries lie ahead. And who knows, maybe one day you will make the next breakthrough and discover something new about our galaxy or distant stellar worlds. After all, space is endless, and humanity's desire to understand it is even greater.